Welcome to the nice sweet spot where the reviews are on target and tell it like it is, whether it hits the spot or misses the target. Now, before we get into today's review, click that target marked subscribe so you don't miss any of my future videos. So, if you've watched a few of my videos, you may recall me mentioning that I'm an English professor. While I do love teaching and helping students improve their writing skills, it can be stressful at times, especially towards the end of the semester as those research papers come in to read and grade along with plagiarized papers and pleading for extra credit. And then of course there's the everyday stresses that come with life that we all may experience. Something that's been helping me get through for years that I want to review is the Insight Timer app. So, what's sweet about the Insight Timer app? To start, it's free. Not totally free, but it has enough free features to make it worth trying. When I started using the app over 3,000 days ago, or since October 14th, 2011, a few days before my birthday, after my birthday, it was totally free, but it didn't have as many bells and whistles as it does now over the past 10 years. Now, speaking of bells and whistles, the Insight Timer has something for everyone, from the novice meditator to the more experienced. There really is so much to cover, so I'm just going to highlight the features that I've used most. If you want to meditate in silence or have a mantra you're repeating, you can select different chime bells and block sounds and indicate how long you want to meditate. And you can even have an ambient sound like birds singing or raindrops or fire crackling in the background as you meditate. If you need guided meditation, which I use often, there's plenty from which to choose. They could be related to stress, as I mentioned earlier, sleep, anxiety, mindfulness meditation, even involving children and parents, you name it. Sometimes I meditate with my daughter and we do that together using the app. I've even recommended this app to my students for anxiety when they're preparing for a test in another course or mine, or composing an impromptu essay. You can even attend live meditations if you want to meditate with people around the world. And I love seeing how many people are meditating at the same time that I am. It makes me feel like even more connected and at peace. Another feature I love is that you can save your favorite meditations and revisit them as often as you like, and even follow the person who created the meditation so that, maybe you want to take a look at the other selections that they offer. The app even determines which meditations you may want to try out just based on your previous choices, which I really like. Something else that's sweet is it keeps a log of your milestones. I'm sure I don't have to tell you that sometimes life gets hectic, and while your intention may be to meditate every day in an effort to relax, decompress, or just be, time may get away from you. It does for me sometimes. And at first it's a day or two, then a week, and then a month may go by. And seeing the milestones and how many days in a row you concurrently meditated, it can help you remain motivated and push you to be consistent. You can also set up a notification reminder to get a little nudge for when you normally want to meditate. Both, definitely have helped me in the past. I'm a little over 500 days into doing at least one meditation a day, and I'm hoping to reach the 2-year mark. Did I mention that this app is free? Well, kind of free. let's talk a little bit about what I mean when I say kind of. So, is this what's going to leave a sour taste in your mouth as you chant your mantra? Not at all. I can't think of any true sour features, but the tart ones, now there are a few that might mess with your chi. In all honesty, I'm surprised that there isn't a fee for just using the basic features of the app, and I'm not complaining about that. I also understand their reasoning and think it's fair to charge fees to gain access to the premium features, but the tart taste comes into play because the prices for everything else, it can really add up. For 1,000 plus premium courses, that's $59.99 a year or $9.99 a month. Then the workshops, they range from $20 a person and up. I saw a few workshops for $250. Another feature that has the potential of being sweet or tart, depending on what you're looking for or expecting from the app, is the mentoring sessions, which there's a fee for those. And some of these are over $1,000. Yes, you heard me right, $1,000. Granted, I haven't attended one of the workshops or the mentoring private sessions as yet, probably because I can't bring myself to spend the money knowing that it's going to be virtual. But I'm sure some of the workshop presenters and the teachers, they're gifted and they may leave their attendees inspired. If you've attended one, let me know what you liked about it, and if you liked it, who knows, I may pay the money and give it a try. Okay, another tart feature could simply be feeling overwhelmed by the many meditation selections. If your mind is already going a mile a minute with all the choices, that may not help you. But then again, there are search and filter features where you can specify what you're looking for, ranging from just a few minutes to nearing an hour. But I would like to think that it's better to have several choices than just a few, even if you only wound up using a few of the different meditations. We all start somewhere, and Insight Timer is the perfect place if you're looking for an app to help you along the way on your meditation journey. Okay, now that I've shared some of my insight, here's a wrap review to let you know why this app is just right.
This app, the Insight Timer, has several features, works as a primer. Anita practice in daily meditation, mind, body, spirit on a needed vacation. To relax, no anxiety nor stress, silence ambient guided if it serves you best. A deep breath, close your eyes, you might just feel your confidence rise. Whether you got a few minutes or an hour, taking time for yourself, believe me, there's power in that. See a difference in how you feel, get better sleep, overall it's free, that's a deal. Even with some features where they want some pay, might be worth your sanity at the end of the day. If you do a course or maybe a workshop, tell me all about it at the nice sweet spot.
I hope that my review was helpful, especially if you're starting out with meditating and you need a helpful resource. If you have a question, or maybe you just want to know which meditation sessions are my favorites, and drop it in the comments and I'll try my best to answer it based on my personal knowledge and experience in using the Insight Timer app. Also, if you haven't already done so, click that subscribe button. And I'll see you next time at the nice sweet spot. Take care.